Grayson coming in today. How do you handle a pitcher coming in the night before? You're wanting to see him improve, obviously, on getting through those first four, but it's his debut.
Yeah, just like, Gunnar and Adley last year, and some of the rookie guys in Chicago that had hype like these three guys have, and had the last couple of years. You just kind of want to take as much pressure off them as possible. Relax, enjoy the moment. I'm sure he's going to have a bunch of family here, and pitching in his home state, and is making his debut. But you're just trying to. It's almost impossible to relax, but you want them to relax as much as possible and enjoy the moment and just go compete.
We saw Chirinos catch DL in his debut. What went into having Adley be his battery mate today?
Well, I was going to catch Adley regardless today, anyways. But it helps that there's familiarity there for sure, and catching him in the minor leagues and knowing him. Knowing his stuff and how it plays, and it's nice that we have somebody back there that's caught him before.
At what point did you guys decide that Grayson was your best option for the day?
Well, we threw out a lot of scenarios, honestly, when Kyle got hit, of how we were going to get through these next few days. For us, Grayson, was the next man up, starting pitcher-wise, and. We broke with 5 guys that had really good spring trainings. Grayson just missed out on breaking with us, but we knew he'd be up at some point soon, and it just worked out, for him that, unfortunately Kyle got hit there in the foot, and with Grayson's on turn, and we're looking forward to watching him pitch today.
What have you learned from that spring training?
I just think, the more experience. I mean, he's got so much talent. And such a high ceiling, and he's going to be such a really good starting pitcher in this league that you just want guys to learn from experiences and make adjustments. And I think the strike throwing ability is obviously that's the number one key, has been to pitch up here, to be able to command your fastball, and it's an overpowering fastball that he has. He's got a really, really good changeup. I just really wanted to see him probably calm down his emotions a little bit today, as much as he possibly can, and fill up the strike zone.
Do you believe that Grayson will stay in your rotation, or do you need to see how today goes?
I think that's the one thing that we're excited about is that we have depth and we have talent, and that's what wins in this league is depth, and we're going to see how it goes. But you're not going to break with 5 starters and have those 5 starters pitch all year. Things happen throughout the year. We didn't expect Kyle Bradish to get hit on the foot, especially the way he's been throwing the baseball. It's unfortunate because that stuff the other night before he got hit, it wasn't just good, it was great stuff. And so we're super excited about Kyle also, and the talent that he has. So we're just going to kind of watch a little bit, see how the next week and a half, 2 weeks go, and go from there.
Does it feel with Kyle that it should be a short IL?
We expect him to come off the IL, on time.
Outside of emotions, the last time we had talked, you hadn't gotten to see the full reports on Rodriguez start in AAA. Now that some time has passed, did you have anything particular that you took away from that, since that is not spring training action?
Just watching a little bit. It was tough weather. First start. It's never easy. I think the command was a little bit shaky. He had 4 walks, but he had great stuff. And just like he showed spring, he's got really good stuff. So it's about throwing strikes up here. It's about being able to work ahead in the count, being able to put guys away when you get an opportunity. And, I just chalk it up as a first AAA start.
You mentioned his emotions, to kind of keep those in control. I was talking to Kyle Stowers earlier. He said when he made his debut, he was so focused on calming down, he kind of forgot to get into compete mode.
Right.
How do you, as a manager, communicate to a player like, here's what I'm watching for, here's where I need you to sort of find that balance?
Well, I talked to him when we first got here this morning, and try to keep him as calm as possible. Obviously keep an eye on him, but I want him to just pitch like he was pitching in high school. Honestly, make it just a normal, regular, as much as you possibly can outing. That's what I told him, just go compete. Relax and try to go compete, and that's super hard to do, and I understand that, and hopefully he can do that.
How realistic is it to pitch like high school when you're in the stadium?
It's not realistic. and there's DeGrom going on the other end, and Seager and Simeon, and it's not realistic. But you try to just try to make them feel good, honestly, and try to you try to make them relax. But I understand the butterflies will be going.
How do you cope with the fact that this is a very first pitch heavy swinging lineup he faces?
Well, they've never faced him, so I think that's a definite plus. And you know that they're gonna. It's a lively fastball. So he's got other pitches also. But like you saw last night against Kyle, like you said, it's an aggressive swinging club early in the count. Hopefully, he can command early and get some early outs.
It's been a roller coaster past few weeks for him, for Grayson. How do you think he handled being sent down after spring training, knowing that coming up early in the season was always a possibility?
I think he handled it extremely well. This is not an easy thing that we're doing here. You know, it's tough to play Major League Baseball, and there's going to be adversity throughout everybody's careers, and there's going to be things you have to bounce back from, whether it be injury or playing time or whatever it may be. And it's just part of the journey of being a player. And I thought he handled all of that extremely well. Didn't have the camp he wanted, and now he's in the big leagues and making his debut.